Morning folks, Massey Days, Monday morning. Hope you're all well. Thank you for your comments and likes, much appreciated. Hope I got back to everybody. You've all had a good weekend. I did come down here yesterday, had a bit of a tidy up down there, and I washed that engine off. So we're going to move truck out the way, ready for the next one in today. Hopefully get the engine in here, then I've got to go and get rid of all that stuff for shot blasting. So a bit of running around this morning. I put that there and left some room. Got the engine off here out the way. So I'm going to get back from dropping that stuff off at the shot blasters. We'll make a start on removing a few bits and pieces, get the injectors out. While we've got the starter on, we'll do a compression test on each cylinder, see what they're doing. Yeah, then the pump can come off. If there's anything underwater with the compression, then we can go further. But if not, we're just going to have the sump off, clean that out, rocker cover off, give that a check, clearances, etc. Obviously fuel filters can come off, and then you can start cleaning up. Once the pump and the injectors are done, starter motor's overhauled. Yeah, we'll do the basics on this one, unless we find anything untoward. Black oil coming out. That is quite black too. Get that lot out. Got the air pipe off. Let that drain out. Well, that's dropped off and it's peeing it down with rain. Quick cup of tea. And I'll crack on with some of that because the truck that was coming in hasn't turned up yet. So I'm going to get wet whatever today. Right, well, we've got the leak off rail off. Fits in the trusty tub. And yeah, all the nuts undone on the injectors. So we'll pop those out. And we'll get the crowbar, see if these all pop out. Right, I forgot to charge my battery on the microphone, so I might not work, but well, there's number one coming out. Come on, let's have you all the way out. Bit black on the end. Let's fall that in the tub down there. Number two is coming out, about the same. In the tub you go. Number three coming out all right, very black. Number four, she's out too, and a couple of washers have come out with them. That's a bonus. Number five gonna come out. You're going to play stubborn. Ooh, you don't want to move. Number six is out. Copper washer still stuck down in there. Why won't number five come out? Come on. Let's find a different bar. See if we can get an out with that. You're going to come out now. Ooh, number five is stuck. There she is. She's moved. Bit tight. Copper washer still down in there. Again, bit of black on the end. Oh, they're out. We can now get the compression tester, bolt them on, and see what we're playing with on compression on each cylinder. Right, compression tester set up on number one. We've got jump pack on the starter motor and our trusty key. Let's flip it over. What we got up there? 300 PSI. That's not too bad. Let's undo him. We'll write it down and we'll do the number two. So here we go. Ready for number two. What's going to happen? Oh, come on. 200. Okay. Well, I can't do number 3 at the moment because the studs are just, I have to alter the bracket, the clamp to hold it down. He's a bit too fat for the threads to pick up on the nuts. So we'll do number 4. We got 240. Not too bad. Right, well I've just countersunk the back of that a bit. So hopefully that'll sit down low enough now just to catch the threads with the nut to be able to do number 3. Hopefully it will pick up. Come on you go. That's caught. Nope. Yep. She's on there. Tighten it down. Connect that one up. See what number 3 does. Contact. $270. Not bad. I'm going to do number 2 again. See if we get a better reading. Right, let's try number 2 again. That's better. 270. Right, well there we go. 300, 270, 270, 240, 250, 300. Just those 2 there are a little bit low. I'm going to do number 4 again, just to see if I didn't have the thing clamped down tight enough. Face to check again. He's at 280. So I obviously didn't have him clamped tight enough. But I think we won't go any further. We'll say we'll tap the pump off, have that overhauled, injectors overhauled, and say starter can be done now. We'll get the sump off, clean it out. But yeah, we'll rip that off. Just have a visual inside there. White round. So yeah, pretty happy with that. Pretty good compression. I'd say I've got that a little bit hot, but at least it's moving. The next one's just turned up. Set the rev counter didn't go above 5. That's fan belt. You can hear it squeaking. Yeah, fan belt. It's not raining now. I'll get wet and give this a wash off. Bit of green and grubby stuff. Probably a lot of mud around the wheel arches. So let's get wet. Right, well she was a tad dirty. Cleaned up all the mess. We've tapped everything back there. Tapped everything up here. All the ball joint boots are good. Brake hoses up there. Seem okay. I said to you about fan belt. What have we got here? Fan belt. A little bit loose. I think we'll have to get up there and get the cab up and tighten it up. Probably bung a new one on while we're at it, just to be sure, because I expect he's worn down, he's a bit thin. Last little job, we've heated these 2 up and got them released, but they are rather warm at the moment. But that should be everything loose on that manifold to come off. Chipping away, battery's gone flat in that thing. All the injector pipes are now off. We're just getting ready to do the pump. We made sure we got scrape marks down there for the timing, which is spot on both parts. Just had a chap come up from down South Somerset direction. Wanted some bits for his drive line for his 1200, so we can supply him with those parts. So I've got one more nut to undo on that, then the pump will come off. It is Tuesday morning. Back here, it's about 25 to 7, I think, something like that, 6:30. We're going to get the sump taken off, give it a clean out inside, make sure there's nothing nasty lurking in the bottom. So hopefully all the bolts will come undone. I'll get a block of wood down there to drop that onto. So let's get the old socket on the go and get some bolts out. Right, we've got all the bolts out. Let's see if this is going to come off. We have some movement. There's something. Go and do the other side. Hopefully I've got all the bolts out. Bit of tappy required. Yeah, she's a loose. Alright, off we come. Hold on a stud on the front. Okay, it's loose. Right, time to get it out and see what delights we've got lurking in here. Hopefully nothing untoward. Walk a wood out the way. What have we got? A load of dirt, but I can't see any bits. Well, that's good. Just dirt. Dirt and a bit of sludge. Brilliant. That's what we like to see. Right. Now we can have a look underneath. Right. To be fair, that is all looking remarkably very, very clean. Under there. Pleasantly surprised. And even more, there's no bits in the sump. Well, I guess we're going to have to get some heat on those two bits there. That side's free. The studs are out of that completely. But he is rather stuck on those, so we'll have to get the gas on there. Heat those two bits up. Hopefully that will be enough to free it up off the studs. Getting it hot. We have had a little bit of movement. But we'll come off because we do not want to break it. We've got another one of these that will be not easy to say the least. Taken a little while, but we have got it finally freed up. He was pretty well stuck on this one. It's all a bit warm, but there we go. It's freed up. It's coming off. A little bit of heat, well, a lot of heat, a lot of tapping and going, but you can see the build up on that stud there. That's pretty well, that was rusted in. But she's free. Got some daylight. We got the cab tips up on this one. We'll have a look at their fan belt. See what's going on. We've got in here now. Yeah, bit of black dust there, so the belt has been chafing. I was wondering if there's something not quite in line there on the alternator. So that pulley wants to go back a little bit. Right, so I've had the nut off the end and I've just fiddled with the spacers. And that looks a bit better. That's a bit more in line. Let's bung a new belt on and spin it up and see what happens. Right, after rooting through the stores, we found a new belt. Now we've got the job of getting it over that fan. And it's a bit of a twat to do because you got this solid ring all the way around it and the blades stick out on the back, so it's a very tight fit to get it over. So let's show on that in place. No squeaky! That's the sort of it. Bit of cleaning up on the rocker cover. I got a new gasket for it. I had one in stores. We've given that a clean up around the head there. So I'll get this bolted back on so nothing can fall down inside that. Got a bit of time just cleaning up this engine. Get some of the carbon out of there. So we've got a scraper and I've got the hoover. Give it a good suck out. Scrape off some of the flaky paint. The rocker covers, yeah, okay, but it's just the rest of it needs a good clean up. So we'll just spend some time doing that quietly. Right, we've got the sump cleaned up. That's a lot better than it was. Rubbed down. We just put a bit of time lead on the floor under here. Clean it up around the bottom of that lot. We've got the bolts in here. A bit of clutch and brake cleaner, clean them up. We're ready to put this here sump back in its home. Plans change quickly. Just had a message say, need to finish shot blasting, so I better go home and pick the truck up and go and pick it up and get it back here before we get any rain. Then I can dump the trailer in here for the night. So, yeah, things change.
We just finished the last little bracket, but everything else is strapped on, we're ready to roll, and it's still holding up dry. Good old Massey. Well, we've made it back. Let's go and leave this in here for the night, and I'm going to deal with it tomorrow. But yeah, good job done. At least we got back, had the sheep, not too much rain either, so we should be okay. So I'll sort it out, pallets down here, dump it on and deal with it. So that's on it. Out of the way, ready for another truck in the morning for inspection. So I'm going to let that do for today. Thanks for watching. Click the old like, subscribe, drop me a comment, I'll try and get back to you. Give me the hype button. Been a bit of a mismatch. Engine stuff done, shot blasting sorted. There'll be busy times ahead. So until next time, look after yourselves. Catch you later.